You're off to work again. You got to make a wage. Although you kind of feel like it's a waste of days. Measuring the hours of your life in the paper made. Pleasure is devoured. Now it's getting tedious to take the pace. Oh mate, you're sick of staying late. And rising early with a day to face. You know, punching numbers in a database. Pretending that you care about the day-to-day. These office politics, they're enough to make your faith decay. But this morning, you were staring in the mirror, clutching your razor blade, and you noticed with a shiver that your face was grey. You realised, oh, I'm actually pissed off when my train's delayed. You got this weird feeling that you're beginning to fade away. Oh, but you've got this girlfriend that you've been seeing for a while now. And you love her, but you don't feel the same when she smiles now. I mean, you only make love with the lights out. And she don't seem as on it as she was. She don't seem as on it as she was, but it's fine, because now's the time to settle down, the time to make it do. So you go home, you turn your brain off, you rent a film off pay-per-view. Sometimes you wonder what your younger self would make of you, but you're happy in a way, as happy as any of your mates from school. The cooler ones, they went and got them arse jobs. So now you meet them in the bar, you watch them carry on like heartthrobs. It always ends up messy. No matter how chilled out it starts off, all of a sudden you've gone and got yourself involved in a dance-off. You're like, mate, this is great. I, for one, am rushing my arse off. You stood there feeling like you want some kind of ride that you can't stop. Now you're in the chippy, round with some prick who's got a fast gob. Oh, it's just another night to wake up from and laugh off. And so, life goes on in a bubble. It's tunnel vision all week, the weekends to see a double. So how you ever going to see that we're in trouble? When I'm a dog wagging its tail, enjoying the stench of its own muzzle. And so, life goes on in the bubble. With tunnel vision all week, the weekends to see a double. So how we ever going to see that we're in trouble? When like a dog wagging its tail, running off to fetch its own muzzle. Well now you're walking through the city with your shoulders squared. You're like, man, from the end, you don't know the kind of load out there. You're looking at the people that you pass with a ferocious glare. These suits and ties going on like they don't know you're there. You're sick of feeling insignificant. Your ambition's as brilliant as anybody else's, but your temperament is militant. Because every other day brings the death of an innocent. His inner city living seeing more waste than Finnegan. All around you with suspicion, power games and fast living. Everybody's trying to get paid, can't even raise without someone getting stabbed over something. It's a crying shame. Fuck the higher plane. You want a fast car and a diamond chain. So that everybody's out there trying to find their fame. They want their names to ring out like the alarms before the sirens came. They want to leave the people shaking like a lion's mane. They've been alive for so long, they're pretty sure that they got a prize to claim. So tell me, is it time for grief or is it time for blame? I'll tell you, it's time for life and it's a time for change. Because young boys are given sentences before they learn to sign their name. And all you're trying to do is find your way through the lies and pain. Oh, but you got your heart set on some new kicks. You want them fresh black Nike with the blue stitch. So you've been putting in the hours, moved a few bits. What's the point in aiming any higher? It seems useless. And so, it's small victories in this city full of rubbish, where the people are either overfed or undernourished, where the fucking talent's suffocating before it can be encouraged and our true selves are completely ignored. So tell me, what's the point in hoping for more when there are soldiers at war and they are dying without knowing what for? All you want to do is think nothing, sit and smoke up a draw. You're going nowhere like a boat on the shore, oblivious to the ocean. You're a token of a broken, divorced generation whose folks don't know how poor. For fuck's sake. Well look, just like everybody else, I've got my rent to pay. But we're so caught up in this every day, we're giving all our strength away. And so, life goes on in a bubble. It's tunnel vision all week, the weekends for see a double. So how are we ever going to see that we're in trouble? We're like a dog wagging its tail, running off to fetch its own muzzle. And so, life goes on in a bubble. It's tunnel vision all week, the weekends for see a double. So how are we ever going to see that we're in trouble? Unless we realise there's a lot more to life than the everyday struggle. You can find me hanging about down in New Cross, paddling around in a tent with my shoes off, shaking my head because too many are too lost. But look, you can recognise me because I'm you, mate. It's never too late to see deeper than the surface, trust me. There's a lot more to it. There's a world beyond this one that creeps in when your whips have gone soft and the edges start shifting. I mean it. A world that is breathing, heaving its shoulders and weeping, bleeding through open wounds. That's why I'm breathing. That's why I'm down on my knees. I am feeling everything. stand straight faced with the mania just inches away. I never flinch, I have ink in my veins. I don't care about the surface, I care about the infinite. I carve a niche and hide within it. I'll lay down in the garden with the spirits, asking pardon from the elders. They told me, Kate, every minute is the minute to begin it. Make it broader. But the thing that gives me strength, or it brings me such torture, fucking every time the seasons change, I'm completely overwhelmed. Fucking poet. I hold the helm like the hilt of the sword. I'm a born worker. I'm the second best rhymer that not enough people have heard of. Fucking the first that was con. I got a third coming on. I'm an old soul, but I maintain a young mind, because Blake showed me those who don't exhibit their influence are only holding candles to the sunshine. So mate, if you want to talk, just come find me. I'll be on Lewisham Way watching the dawn melt away. Look, I used to spit my bars out to strangers on trains. I couldn't hold it down. I had a brain full of flames. I used to hang about with the alkies on the benches in the park. We used to talk about their lives and why they walked out on their wives. Me, I used to storm these stages uninvited, far too excited. I had something to say and I couldn't hide it. But I learned about patience. I learned about stamina. And every single moment added up and it all added to the presence. And now I keep cool and I can solve my essence. And I give thanks for every blessing. But everything's so physical here. The alcoholic in the offie, filling up his trolley till his world disappears. I'm so hungry for something sustainable. Something with truth. Something unchangeable. Something that you in your room while the rain it falls. The windows are open now it's splashing on my skin mat and sea breeze. You could love me forever but never need me. I'm pretty sure you complete what completes me. Oh, so this one's for the hopeless romantics. The broken, the stranded, the puerile, the pedantic, the fearless, the frantic, living in the belly of the beast with the rats and the rancid and the blanketed streets, and we starve while they banquet and feast. But banquet will rise with a message for the guilty. This one's for the hard-living, filthy, the gutter mouths. This one's for the city that built me, that will break me down if I don't learn right. I burn bright. I'll turn might into meager in the blink of an eye. So come on, meet me at the bar. I'll raise a drink to the sky and I will show you that you're fucking incredible. Believe me, not flesh, all energy. Care about genius, don't care about celebrity. Don't care about a hype. What I care about integrity. Because you only put them up to burn their effigies anyway. And us, well, we're getting closer to our essence every day. We're renegades.